Hi there, welcome everyone. For today's Insights and Inspiration segment, I'm joined by Senior Customer Success Manager Michal Herman, and today we're talking about product listing pages, PLPs. Hi Michal, great to have you here. How are you?
Hi, Sarah. Great. And you? Happy to be here.
I'm very well, thank you. So let me start, Michal, by really asking the obvious question, I suppose. Why are PLPs important in the shopper discovery journey?
So that's a great question. The PLP is really the place where shoppers initially introduced to your product. So it's therefore essential to converting shoppers. It is actually the bridge allowing your customers to feel like a warm welcome to your stores.
So it's really like the heart of your website and plays a really significant role in the buyer journey.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, I would like to begin with a question for you, if that's okay. When you browse a PLP, what would you say captures your attention?
Wow. So when I arrive on a PLP, I think immediately the thing that's really got to capture my attention is if it's visually engaging, very clear and professional, and really overall that it's aesthetically pleasing with very high quality images and again, a wholly professional look. But I think more importantly, in this day and age, what's really relevant, I think, is that the PLP is personalized to my particular tastes and shopping habits. And that for me would be a good start in customer experience. If I immediately feel that the retailer understands me, these days, all my social feeds are personalized. My Netflix homepage is personalized for my tastes. So the items that a PLP serves up should again reflect my tastes and shopping habits. And that would go a long way to making me a happy customer and engage me as a customer as I begin the product discovery journey. Does the brand understand me? And are those results personalized? Bottom line.
Yeah, well, this makes total sense. You're right. More and more customer experience and engagement are the key. This is why we need to pay attention to the way product listing pages are loaded, structures with clear call to actions.
Yeah, and in your recent blog post for Syte, which is called 20 PLP Best Practices. So, not to go over all those 20 points, so viewers can look in and dive deeper themselves into that. But what would be kind of like a high level summation of some of those main points?
So I think that there are three key elements that retailers need to pay attention to. The first one will be the layout of the pages and the navigation. Having a clear, non-distracting layout, 2 to 4 images per row, similar backgrounds so the product can actually pop. Load more versus endless scroll. Give the shoppers a reference point so they don't get overwhelmed or lost while they are browsing your PLPs. Also, you can ensure that the products have all necessary filters. Let people easily sort, narrow down by price, color, size, brand.
Yeah, all those things. And these are all features that will nudge customers, potential customers down the funnel for sure.
Yep, that's right. And that brings me to my second point, which is the importance of providing as much information as possible on the PLP without the shopper needing to click through. Basically, fewer stages in the funnel, the better. This might include additional images or handles or hover, sales prices highlighted, color options for products, wish list button, and also a super important to have a quick add to cart option. This is what all the information is all about after all.
Yeah, totally. I mean that CTA on the PLP, the add to cart is hugely important.
Exactly. And my final tip is that the PLP should be personalized. As you mentioned at the beginning, it's vital to be customer centric. Brands that connect to shoppers on a deeper, authentic, and personalized level will gain an advantage against the competition. The e-commerce world is not a one size fits all anymore. When it comes to personalization, retailers need to grab the end user attention as they enter the PLPs and push them down the funnel. Some of the ways to do that would be, for example, use recommendation carousels with personalized suggestions and sort results according to what shoppers will like most based on their shopping habits.
So how do retailers do that, Michal? How is that best achieved?
You need to empower shoppers to further dig into items that they love with features such as discovery icon, for example. Allow shoppers to see similar results to the items that they love and find closely related or similar items. By adding a discovery button to your product images, shoppers can simply click to get a curated PLP instead of sifting through all the results of the item that they are looking for. Also, you can provide them one-on-one styling and consultations on the PLPs. This is like giving personalized attention when someone walks into your store, allowing shoppers to chat with an expert. This is especially important for high-ticket items like furniture, jewelry, etc.
Yeah, I think you're right, especially on that final point with shops being shuttered. Still, people want the personal touch on occasion. So having the ability to speak to someone directly online or to set up an appointment is really valuable. And also what you're saying here is that brands that can connect to shoppers on a more authentic and human level really set themselves up to win against the competition, which is very, very high in e-commerce right now.
Definitely. So hyper-personalization, product discovery, it's the future of retail. The best customer experience will understand each shopper's unique tastes and goals and serve up to the most relevant products accordingly.
Thank you for sharing those insights, Michal. Can you summarize for us some of the main takeaways in a few words?
Yes, of course. So the first one, ensure that the layout and navigations are clear and unified. The second one will be provide as much information as possible without a shopper needing to click through. This leads us to always be customer-centric. Personalize the PLP to grab customers' attention and guide them down the funnel.
Yeah, totally. Customer centricity is like so key now. For anyone who would like to dive deeper into this topic, then I highly recommend reading Michal's full blog on 20 PLP best practices. And that's available as always on the resources section of our Syte website. And I'd just like to add that it's worth noting that there's a very, very handy cheat sheet for retailers and brands to download within that blog post. Michal, thank you again for joining me. Always a pleasure, and hope to speak to you again soon.
Thank you, Sarah. It was a pleasure speaking with you today.